Hi. My throat is a little scratchy. I woke up later than I wanted to. Hello, Lily. Hello, Ornstein and Smo. Hello, Oak. Hello, Oriam. Hello, Koth. Religious things to do last stream. uh, I'm sorry for your loss. Wasn't Ramped also here last time? Anyway, so this stream should be pretty simple to set up. The weapon I'm going to be using, obviously, is this Zweihander, which we get in Firelink Shrine. From there, I don't know. I obviously Grass Crest Shield. I think I want to get the Silver Serpent Ring pretty early because I'm going to need a lot of endurance to be able to roll at all. But I also want like 20 vitality. Oh no, you got your paycheck. That the way you say that is ominous. Yeah, I think this will be a pretty simple run. Obviously, can't get the armor until in Orlando, but that should be about an hour into the stream, depending on how long I take to get things set up and whatever. I might dupe to be able to use these Zweihander really early. Maybe not. I don't know. Yumfas. Wait, what? Are you counting stats? Because I only care about the gear. I only care about the, specifically the Grass Crush Shield, the armor, and the weapon. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. I have no idea how much that is in USD, but either way, I appreciate it very much, and I still don't think I deserve money in general. So thank you. The OG Giant Dad creator is trans too. That's really cool. I had no idea. I feel like as a rule, it's generally pretty good to assume that most Souls creators who don't have a widespread identity are like, there's like a decent chance of them being trans. So, oh, so that's like just over $10 USD? I don't know if that has like, because it does regional pricing, right? So I don't know if it has like exact one-to-one there. I guess I can figure out the... Okay, yeah, so that's about $5 USD. The Lemon subscription is the highest tier, right? Which in USD is $10, I think. Lime. Oh, okay, yeah. Dave's coming for Mask of the Father. I mean, you can grind it also from the pinwheels, but yeah, I'll probably get it. Try to get it early. Is the Mask of the Father, is it 5% or is it a set amount? I'm actually not sure. I can buy toothpicks with that. I don't know, I think I'd prefer those like floss pick things. Oh wait, not that one. Because those make it so much easier to remember to floss my teeth. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my god. Congratulations, Wafu, on the gifted membership. Thank you. Okay, what is the requirements on the Zwei? That's definitely gonna make me want to roll immediately. Welcome, Alyssa. Glad you could make it here earlier than normal. Oh, it's only a 2% drop? Okay, that's fine. I'll save scum from the... Or, well, actually, I can just give it to myself. What am I doing? I'm trying to check the stats. 2410. Okay, that's not that high. Well, I appreciate your token of appreciation very much, so thank you. Okay, 10. I don't need that much, actually. What's the... I don't know. I'll just go 20 for now. That's easy. And get rid of these souls. Oops. And I can do the very normal thing of going to the depths immediately and getting the large number. I don't think I don't think that's how the percentage was meant to be taken. There's just a 1% chance after beating Pinwheel that when you pick up the mask you explode spontaneously. It's a completely unique death animation. There's like a realistic explosion effect in Dark Souls. Okay, but the problem with Giant Mom is that the mask is useless. Hello, Wawa. Welcome. If the Mask of the Mother wasn't like the worst mask, Giant Mom might be a thing. Giant child. Large child. Giant Ornstein. You know, in the mod playthrough I did recently, I think I finished that last weekend. Hold on, it's in there somewhere. I beat Super Ornstein instead of Super Smo. Be able to change what membership you have. I'm not sure. I think you can upgrade, but I wouldn't know. Oh my god. I swear I can do this. I know what I'm doing. It's not like I've done this. Okay, that was really bad. It's not like I've done this dozens of times or anything. More than that. Oh my god. That was somehow worse. Because it was closer. Yeah, I don't know anything about, like, actually... Are you... About actually buying memberships on YouTube? Because I'm poor. Only that they give me money, which I greatly appreciate. Are you kidding me? Once again, even worse. Hold on, I got this. Hello, Anna. Welcome. Oh my god. Oh my god. I actually didn't make enough last year to pay federal income tax. Why? Why am I incapable of doing a trick I've done so many times? Winter, thank you so much. Okay, hold on. Winter, I really appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Hold on. This time, this is the one. For no reason in particular. Wow, look, I definitely landed on the edge there. No shenanigans happening whatsoever. Okay. Smo, thank you so much. Okay, I got turned around because I looked away from the screen. I'm getting distracted. This is your ultimate ploy. I also love this guy. Why aren't I meme rolling? Because I don't know the timing on the meme rolling, and I also... actually, I probably do have the equipment to get the meme roll, but I didn't learn the meme roll method because I don't usually have the equipment to get myself into meme roll range. So... I think Giant Dad is a Chaos. Why? Just because it's a low-level PvP build, and the best infusion for low-level PvP is Chaos. But frankly, I don't really care. Chaos isn't great. Last time I used Chaos was... Isn't this the running R2? Yeah. Last time I used a Chaos Infusion was on that, the Claymore stream, and I really did not enjoy using it. Occult is the best overall for PvP, or just in general? Like, in terms of AR? Because I'm pretty sure that changes based on the weapon, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Enchanted is better for the large club specifically. And I only know that because the Enchanted large club is the highest split AR, as opposed to the Demon's Great Axe, which has the highest physical AR. How much damage does this do? Okay. Funny damage, I like it. I've used the Y a couple times, just like in casual playthroughs, but I never ended up really loving it like a lot of people did. It's definitely not my favorite Ultra Greatsword or anything. I'd probably go to the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword, just because it's easier to use and has the golf swing, which is funnier. But the overhead slam is also really funny. And if I'm going to be using a slow weapon anyway, then I'll probably use like a Great Axe or something. Lightning is the go. I guess you're allowed to have that bias. No, give it to me. Okay, everything's fine. No, I had base requirements for the Claymore, and I had 10 soft humanity. I know how the game works. I played the game at least a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, I could get the very large number now. But I also could just get to plus 10 and then go fight Pinwheel. That's probably a good idea. Anti-dragon propaganda. RAM, thank you. Why are so many people giving me money today? I really appreciate it. I'm glad you figured out what you were trying to figure out. I don't know why I had to be the test dummy. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it's YouTube mobile isn't super user-friendly in that way. It's annoying. But I am glad you found out. Yeah, feel free to take all the money that you made for yourself. I still appreciate how much you did give me, though. It means a lot. Pay to win in the Solar Pellets chat ranking. Toothpick. I mean, you do have a toothpick. I just have to kill you for it. Oh, come on. The worst attack I could have possibly used. From donating plasma? I don't know if that fits the definition of blood money, but I like it, so I agree. Oh, I thought you said that was all your money for today. Thank you. This. That's what, like $25 USD overall? Jesus. Thank you so much. You don't feel safe? Don't worry, I'm not coming anywhere near you yet. I just want the big ember so I can do more damage. You know, you do need to pay rent to watch solar pellets. I think that's a good reason to keep money for rent instead of giving it to solar pellets. A semi-naked woman. Technically, within the game's rules, he is completely naked. Should I be censoring this? Oh, ow. I don't know if it's a competition to give me more money. But I'm not gonna complain. Again, thank you so much. Oh wow, that sure is damage. I guess I could backstab him. In theory. Can't really chain backstab when he's against the wall though. I can chain whatever this is though. Search Maneater Mildred on Google. I haven't done that actually, surprisingly. Actually, no, that's not true. I have, but then I went straight to the wiki page. I wanted to see if she had anything other than the... Like, if she had any rings or whatever equipped. Which I think... I don't remember. Or, well, she had the effects of any rings. Yeah, but I don't remember if she has anything other than the Rusted Iron Ring. known as for needing money. That's always nice. When I got my first like job that wasn't just helping my mom clean vacation rentals and her giving me money for it. They're helping her with her job. I did not keep much of it. I definitely should have saved a little bit, but I didn't. I mean, I had the most possible that my job would let me put into my 401k because they would, I think they didn't match it, but they did put some more toward it. I don't remember if they matched it. I don't know. Technically, I was saving money, but I should have been saving more in a not 401k. I've been using very different rings from what I normally do recently, because, like, I don't like using the Ring of Favor and Protection. It's useful sometimes, but, like, there's so many other cool things you can do. You can get, you know, the Chloranthy ring to just have more Grass Crest Shield, which is funny. You can use, like, a Rusted Iron ring to make certain levels go by hilariously quickly. Like, Lower Blighttown is so much easier to explore with a Rusted Iron ring. On top of, like, even just having it in your back pocket to get to the Golden Golem, you know, for the DLC. Oh yeah, I can't. Or, like, what else? Having the Silver Serpent ring for some extra levels is also really nice. But Giant Dad doesn't use the Chloranthy ring. Oh. Giant Dad uses Favor and Protection and Havels, right? This is a very difficult fight. Oh. That's not good. Ugh, everything's fine. Extremely difficult fight. Hello, F. Welcome. Feels like a chore because you can't take it off. I mean, I guess, but I don't know. It's nice to just like have a huge boost, you know. I want to see if I can just lure this one off the edge. Cool. That was easier than I expected. Because like, once you put the FAP ring on, 20 vitality is easily enough to carry you through the game. And I'm saying this as someone who rarely upgrades vitality. I'm just playing casually because I like having more damage. But yep. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny seeing how much health you can have with like 40 vitality and the Ring of Favor and Protection. And just like nothing else. Giant Dad's... Oh wait, no. You do need both Favor and Protection and Havels. Oh yeah, and it was 50%, wasn't it? Not 25% to do the flip. Every time I hit a Dark Wraith, I hurt you. Oh, you're still gonna help me place the Lord Vessel, so it doesn't really matter. But I apologize. I still have yet to use the Ninja Flip Ring on any build. Once I do the Uchi Katana stream, I don't remember if that's next stream or the one after. But when I do that, I'll be using the Ninja Flip Ring because I feel like it's fitting. "68 endurance." Probably something like that. To fast roll, you mean? Or to mid roll? Nothing other than vitality and endurance? I mean, I could just go full endurance, but that's not that hard. Oh, sorry, health. Brain. Max vitality. No endurance. Wouldn't be that bad. But then you get, like, huge diminishing returns after 50, I think. Going beyond that doesn't really matter. And then beyond that, also, you get, like, it visually doesn't show up. The health bar can only get so big. The health bar, or like your health internally does go past the actual health bar. But visually it doesn't get any longer than a certain point on the screen. But it would be funny to just like take damage but not actually take damage. Use a soul level 1 weapon, like, I don't know. What would be a funny soul level 1 weapon to use? Dragon form. I like dragon form. Dragon form is funny. I've been meaning to do a soul level 1 playthrough with only dragon form as well. I think that would be really fun. I want to do soul level 1 playthroughs with a few different weapons. Drake sword? I don't like Drake sword though. I mean, and I'd have to level something, wouldn't I, to use Drake sword? Owie. Hold on, I got this. Oh yeah, I forgot Mask of the Mother. I see. I see what you're going for. Bonk. Yeah, it was really disappointing when I learned that Dragon Form in Dark Souls 2 couldn't use its claws for, like, good damage. I really wish you could buff Dragon Form in this game with something other than the Dragon Torso Stone, but it's still funny. Oh, but I couldn't use Dragon Form with the Mask of the Mother. Oh. Your Vitality doesn't sound very fun. I mean, it depends. If you use, like... You could poise tank without actually having the levels to poise tank. You know? I think that'd be funny. At least. I didn't even know Elden Ring had a dragon form in the DLC. I played that shortly after release. Only because dragon form? That's valid. I wasn't actually planning on buying it, but someone bought it for me. So, I played it. And, I don't know, it was fine. I don't know that I would have personally enjoyed spending $40 on it. Because I didn't enjoy a lot of the bosses, but some of them were cool. It took me 60 hours to beat the streamer Ludwig. Like his speedrun, or like him? A stone and a, like a miracle? Or, I mean, the dragon incantation? That turns you into the dragon form? Alright, come on. Have to, like, actually pay attention to the video game to time these parries. Drink baked beans or eat whole kidney beans. Neither of those sound particularly bad, but personally I prefer baked beans. Ludwig the streamer is a curse? You gotta drink the beans. You have disappointed a Big Tony. Caffeinated baked beans? I would drink that over coffee any day. For sure. Okay, put that on. And put this on. I could probably put a little armor on at this point too, but whatever. Your life is not in my hands anymore. It's all up to Big Tony. I also forgot that coffee came from beans. That didn't click in my mind. But they're not baked. They're not baked beans. Baked beans are kind of their own thing, you know? Like, you could bake coffee beans, but they wouldn't be baked beans. It wouldn't be the same. Oof. Ow. That hurts. The mod I've been playing makes it so that breaking an enemy's guard like that lets you riposte them, like in Dark Souls 3. I don't know if it's like that in Dark Souls 2. I don't remember. But it's very weird that that doesn't happen now. Which is weird, because I've only done like a playthrough and a half of the mod. What if you baked coffee beans, like baked beans? Well, I mean, roasting and baking are kind of different. They're different processes, right? Baked beans are soft. Coffee beans are not a better form of coffee. Drink the beans whole. Oh wait, wrong way. Yeah, baked beans are normally sweet. I kind of forgot about that. Coffee is gross. You've been having bad coffee. Need more NPCs and or bosses. We need to get like... I don't know. I'm trying to think of an NPC that'd be funny. Priscilla. Because then all the chat that isn't NPCs would just be flirting. Onion Man. Delaire, true. Me neither Pasaka. I changed my mind. Pasaka would be funnier than Priscilla. No, please. Stamina recovery is so slow. Really? That's unfortunate. Beatrice? I don't know anything about Beatrice. As if most of the stream chat isn't, though, Orion. I don't think that would be unique to the Pasaka. You ate a cigarette. Congratulations, Anthony. I'm proud of you. Don't do that, though. That's really bad for you. For the bit? I don't know. I feel like it's still bad for you, regardless of the bit. I'm debating whether or not to dupe because it would be funny, or to not dupe to have a more accurate portrayal of progress. That night, your body processed it that quickly. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to plus 11 or 12. Plus 14. Whichever is easiest. Okay, but the problem with that, right, is then we get a skewed view of the progression of upgrading the weapon. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it's gonna get to plus 15 before most bosses anyway. But, the problem for me is that I don't get to do the cool tricks to get stuff early. That said, I don't want to fight the giants in Sense Fortress, so I will dupe the chunks. That's too low. Come back up a little bit, please. This is good. Might kill me. Oh, it was too high, actually. That's good. Yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. Execute. Tea and ciggies. Yeah. I don't think cigarettes with anything would be very good, if I'm being honest. Can I make you a boss? If you can animate yourself for me, absolutely. Speaking of animations, animating is hard. I would do a lot more stuff in the mod if I could animate well. But animation is like really tedious and difficult, and I'm really bad at it. I have learned this intimately. So good at mocap? Okay, but mocap is different. You need a whole rig to mocap. And if you don't use a rig, you get like subpar quality with like a Connect. Or an algorithm in my $20 webcam. Anthony is an intimidating name, that's true. Why do I need the chunk so I can upgrade the weapon? It's at +0 right now, actually. I brought 6,000 souls in here so that I can buy the large Titanite shards from the Crestfallen Warrior once I get up there. Anthony the Gambling Man. Will I do all the bosses? I don't usually do all the bosses in streams, just because streaming for more than like 3 hours is really difficult. And beating all the required bosses usually takes around 2.5 to 3 hours already. I don't usually do Calamite, but recently I have been. So I'll probably at least do all the DLC bosses. Giant Dad does use a Chaos Infused Y, but I'm not doing PvP, and I don't want to use Chaos, so I'm not going to. I'm just gonna use the Zweihander and the Giant Armor and the Mask of the Father. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I wanted to go all in on just endurance and health, I could get Chaos, but like it's 3 levels from the one-handed requirement to the soft cap anyway, the two-handed soft cap. So like, are 3 levels really gonna matter, especially when I already have the Silver Serpent Ring, you know? So I don't really think it makes much of a difference. Unfortunately, I cannot read those words, Smo. I am but an uncultured American. I don't know, it's less about copying the Giant Dad build exactly, and more about, like, having fun with the idea of the build, in my opinion. Very difficult enemy. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. I just don't want this guy following me and obliterating me while I grab these. I probably don't need to kill this one. But, you know. Part Japanese, you can decipher this. This just in. Hoth is part Japanese. Krista! Oh my god, thank you so much. To back your spot. I think Smo has actually donated slightly more, but don't take that as a challenge. I shouldn't have said that. Thank you so much, Krista. I appreciate it a lot. Hey, the Pasaka's here. No, wait, Krista, hold on. The YouTube says you're #1. It's fine. Thank you so much. That means a lot, genuinely. Even if you're just doing pay to win in the Solar Pellets chat. No. Krista, you need money too. I guess I should also get the cage key. What's next? Ramped? Didn't we already have a ramp at some point? Pretty sure we did. I don't remember who it was though. Alright, Krista, that works. I'd be happier at that. I speak exclusively English, which I don't think is a brag. I tried to learn a couple other languages and just never did. Do I only need 2? I got 6. I need 1 more, don't I? Yeah, because I didn't get any from the crystal lizards. Okay. Yeah, not a brag. The trans-supportive Seath, true. He gave me money. That was pretty cool.
There you go,
Yeah, doing consumables only and just not having enough is bad. Actually, I wanted to do... I don't even remember. I wanted to do some consumable only run at some point, but the issue ended up being Quelaag, right? And I didn't want to do the thing where you drop projectiles at the beginning of the fog wall, right? So I was trying to figure out a way around that and ended up just skipping Quelaag entirely in that run. I never finished that. If I do, I'll definitely make a video of it, but we'll see. Why is the Pasaka crying? Are you one of the ones that is just kind of sad in the corner? He's so transphobic. Okay, but he literally created Pasaka HRT, right? Whoa! I thought you said that was all your money for today. Wow, Ornstein actually appreciating Smo. Donating to solar pellets has made toxic yaoi less toxic. Really beautiful. You have cash, don't worry. Thank you so much for giving it to me. I really appreciate it. Whoop! Krista? Hold on, let me... What's happening? First of all, Krista, thank you so much. You should not have done that, but I appreciate it endlessly, as always. And I still feel like I do not express that appreciation nearly enough. Frampton Kingseeker showed up earlier, and I forgot to say anything because I have ADHD. Welcome, Frampt, to the stream. I'm a little bit sidetracked right now. Hold on. I got this. I know what I'm doing. My timing's getting messed up. For no reason in particular. There we go. That's a lot of toothpicks. Indeed. It is a lot of toothpicks. More toothpicks than I'll ever be able to buy. Thank you. Both Krista and Smo, endlessly. I appreciate it. More than you could know. More than I could properly express with my autism. You do have a big toothpick. It's awesome. I see it, like, weekly. It's great. Please respond. I showed you my toothpick. Okay. Hey, first try. I don't remember if I need 8, 9, or 10, so I'm just gonna go 10. Oh, I need to go to the purchase screen. Small tooth. Most of them are. They kind of have to be, right? Okay, and then I go here. And I drop these. I clicked the wrong thing. I don't know if that reset my quantity. Okay, no, it did not. Okay. Reinforce. Oh, right. And now we go obliterate pinwheel and grab the silver serpent ring. Someone rip apart Frampt. I don't know, that feels mean-spirited. I'm gonna be honest, I think however much money you give me. I feel like Krista's already topped it. We have multiple fights going on in the chat. One between 2 Dark Souls NPCs. One between a Dark Souls NPC and a non-NPC. You could win. I don't think you should test that theory. Don't give more money to YouTube than you need to. Krista, I feel like that goes for you too. Okay, I'm gonna do Stray Demon after. It's the only reason. This is true, I have told you that there's no reason for you to. I'm gonna rest here in case I die, because it's a slightly shorter run. Krista, that feels like a threat. Alright, let's see if I can successfully make it through the catacombs first try while being distracted immensely. I don't normally fight. I feel like I should fight Pinwheel early more often, just because Pinwheel drops 20,000 souls, which is a nice boost this early on, which is the same as Quelaag and Ceaseless, and Stray Demon. So it's just an extra, like, 25% from early game bosses. On top of the Silver Serpent Ring just being down here, I feel like I don't grab it as much as I should. The only problem with going down to the catacombs early is I'm gonna have to, or going down to the Tomb of the Giants early is I'm gonna have to do it again later. But that's not really a big negative. Last time I properly explored the catacombs before last week was like when I was making my own mod and placing stuff in here. But I do have the catacombs fresh in my memory, which does not help me at all because all of it can be skipped. His hammer is his girlfriend. I like this headcanon. Okay. I thought the clones all disappeared as soon as Phase 2 started. Unless Phase 2 hasn't technically started yet, which would be weird because he's way under half health. Wait, what's the threshold for Phase 2? I always thought it was half health. Maybe it's a third? Okay, what's our mask? Hey, perfect! Cool. Having fun isn't hard with a library card. I like that coming from the Pasaka. So, to be honest, lore-wise, I don't know, actually, the ones holding the miracles I feel like would have to be at least a little bit smart. But the normal Pasakas I feel like didn't really get a choice in being in the Duke's archives. Unless it's like a Stockholm Syndrome thing. This is where the funny haha falling over always happens, so I am gonna have to pay attention to the video game for a second. Have to make the best of it? Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Okay. Let's see if I can drop to the platform correctly. Yeah, cool. Was Havel's love? I didn't know there was any lore with any of them in specific, to be honest. Okay. There we go. Grab this. Out of there. That. Have a good night, Krista. Thank you for being here while you could. 15,000. I don't know why I thought it was 20,000. I hope you sleep well. Okay, I guess from here, a little bit of endurance, vitality, and that's kind of it. Gonna put the Silver Serpent Ring on at least until Enrolando, but probably a little longer than that. Well, yeah, I know Havel has lore, but I didn't know any of it had to do with the Pasakas. Girl dad. I think I set the character's name to Large Father. We can beat her into making money. Everyone pull together and send it in one donation. You know, Ornstein, I figured you of all people would know that. Gigantic father figure. Ornstein and Havel. They were best friends. The boss fight would be very different. So, if we assume that Ornstein and Smo, right, are illusions, if there was, like, a depiction of Havel, like the statue of Ornstein, or the statue of Smo at the beginning of Anne Rolando, right? And that depiction was created into an illusion that was different from actual Havel. I wonder what the boss fight would be. Okay. I don't know why I'm being so careful, it's just a Stray Demon. Stray Demon's a lot harder in the mod I've been playing. So I'm like unnecessarily cautious. This might be a bad position, but it's fine. We have max two-handed scaling. Is this why quality? It is. I didn't know that. That's fine. I don't care. I don't want to level up dexterity at all. You're not an illusion? I'm pretty sure Ornstein is, right? Especially with the lore with the other games. I don't know. There's something there. 420 damage peak. True. Oh. Whoa. Everything's fine. Ornstein is kind of sketchy. Oops. Yeah, like the Zwei is funny, but like there are so many funnier weapons. I've never understood the complete love of the Zwei from the community, as much as I do like Giant Sword. You know, like the Great Sword is just cooler, even if it's not better. Which I'm not actually sure if it is, to be honest. I mean, yeah, but like, it's not like the Great Sword is that difficult. You make one jump in Sen's Fortress, and then you have a cooler sword. Like, I guess you need to get to Sen's Fortress in the first place, but still. Okay, 20 vitality, and however much endurance it takes. I guess I can probably wear more armor at this point, but I don't have any. I just have the default set. Oh wait, wrong way. Oh wait, no. I do need to kill Gargoyles first so I can kill, what's his name? How much more damage, or AR, does the Greatsword have? If you know. Heal is early giants? I feel like... You mean like the one that you get from the Crestfallen Merchant? Ow. How do you know his eyes are open if he has a mask on? Well, I feel like... Previous message did not send. Yeah, but... And eat him without context is funnier. Oh, I forgot to upgrade to plus 15. Oh well. Bonk. Doing that with a normal weapon without any buffs or anything is always so funny. I don't think anyone in this chat is going to be wanting to change your mind, Orium. I mean, personally, I disagree. They're a little bit too masculine for me, but I get it. Actually, the Abyss has little, has brick texture on it, right? I don't know, there is a texture on the Abyss that the player can't actually see. I don't remember, I think it's just a shader that makes it look completely black, not like an actual texture. But I do have a recollection of there being brick texture in the Abyss somewhere. Don't think it's possible to change your minds. And you're not sharing? Keeping toxic yaoi to yourself. Dark Souls has a... You mean like the asymmetrical online? Like with the messages and bloodstains and ghosts and stuff? Come on. Everyone line up. Okay, whatever, good enough. Here we go. Koth breaks out? Cannon? I was really hoping I'd get the Channeler's Trident. Funny. Yeah, the Bells and Vagrants too, true. Dark Souls 2... Well, I guess Dark Souls 2 focuses more on the single-player stuff, huh? The weird single-player stuff rather than the weird multiplayer stuff. Like moving the Gravelord Phantom from exclusively online to offline and stuff. But Dark Souls 2 also has some cool stuff, in my opinion. I saw "hole" as its own message before I saw your other message, Smo, and I think that was funny. Are Rhea and our group down in the place already? I'm gonna get 3 more vitality and then everything else into endurance, basically. I feel like I was saying something, but I don't remember what. I forgot to upgrade to plus 15 again. Oh well. I'm trying to hurry. Look, we're 54 minutes in. Oh my god. Okay, but we do have a fully upgraded weapon. And we're going down to Quelaag right now, which is the second ball. So it's not like I'm going horribly slow. We're at 35 viewers. I'm just the peanut gallery at this point. Everyone's watching this stream just to see this sitcom unfolding in the chat. I'm still, like, baffled that the Giant Dad... Or that Giant Dad lost in the poll against the Manserpent Greatsword. Like, after using the Manserpent Greatsword, it makes sense, because that's a really, really good weapon. But, I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people have been wanting to see the Zweihander for a long time. And at least 2 people, oh my god, recommended me Giant Dad in general. And have been wanting to see me do it for a long time. And like, it did get 2nd place, but I'm surprised it didn't get 1st. Doing a Colt only run? That does magic damage, right? Split physical magic. That sounds like an annoying run. I don't know, I guess it wouldn't be that bad. Because it does scale a little bit. Yeah, everyone knows Giant Dad, but like, who's gonna use Giant Dad on PvE? You're not bringing in all those viewers? I don't know. Personally, I would join a stream just to watch Ipasaka. No, I don't know. Even if you're not, you have the potential to. Killed dragons with a toothpick. You know, Archon. Archon also killed a dragon, and he was just a Silver Knight. So, he didn't have all those fancy tools that you had. That reference is going to be lost on so many people, and that makes me happy. We're like luring them in so you can eat their bones. Yeah, you launched me off an edge and it was awesome. That was my favorite moment of that stream. Archon wasn't even doing lightning damage, Princeton. I could probably stagger her out of that, but I'm gonna be more careful. Whoa. Is there an R2 on this weapon? I'm actually not sure. Next time I get the chance to try it, might as well. Hey, speaking of a chance to try it, it does have an R2, and it hit her. It staggered her. That's funny. Give Dragon's head. I don't know. I think I'm not gonna finish that actually. I don't think I'm allowed to on YouTube. She doesn't. I don't think she has poise. I'm pretty sure it's exclusively the headshot. So the sword like went through her and hit her human path. Hello, Uludaz. Welcome. Just a pound of flesh. I think you'd be a little bit more than a pound. I mean, to be fair, the 10K special is going to be in the Discord, not the YouTube. You have to have Nitro to change your server profile picture, or is that just normal? Pronunciation fun fact about the Zweihander? Sure. I assume it's pronounced differently in German, which is, I think, the language that it comes from. May reveal our true selves. I don't know. I'm sure people would be okay with changing their Discord profile for a little bit, but whether or not it even ends up on YouTube in the first place is oh, we'll see. Less than 200 OA, which is insane. If you want to see me getting drunk, subscribe and join the Discord. Link in the description. Like this stream so that more people see it, so that I can potentially get more subscribers, so that can happen sooner. You know. I want to get power within, but I also don't think I care enough to get power within. But I did save Laurentius for that specifically. Can we do the thing where we pretend that I got power within normally? I don't want to have to climb up Lighttown. Is he like the hardest I can do? Zweihander? Yeah, but I don't care about the original build. I just want to use the equipment and see what I can do with it, you know? I'm not using a Chaos Zweihander either. This is just a normal plus 14. I'll be getting plus 15 very soon. I have the thing, I just forgot to use it. That's a lot of damage. There we go. Don't think you'll Pasaka on the Discord. I don't know, a lot of people would appreciate it. Okay, let me... Or within. Okay. Oops. Hold on. Okay, I now have power within. Very normally. And I got it completely legitimately. Power within. Cool. Oh, you're not in those channels? I see. That does make a difference.
Oh, hello there. I'm pleased.
Oh my god.
Yeah, one.
Yeah. DSR gadget being peak as usual. We have Freddy Fredbear. I thought it was Freddy Fazbear for a second. Fredbear in the stream. How does it feel to be a child soul trapped in an animatronic, forced to experience eternal agony, and producing remnant for some guy? Like I'm interviewing Fredbear. Who is Fredbear? I don't even remember. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've engaged with Five Nights at Freddy's. Fredbear FNAF World. Using their full legal name, I see. More European friendly? No. I almost woke up too late to do this stream in the first place. I could move it later, but I think that would be less European friendly, unfortunately. Oops, I didn't mean to pick that up. Forced to plus 15. Yeah, just don't sleep. Unsolved. I'm trying to think of, or remember the posters that my teachers who liked reading would have up on their walls. My first computer science teacher in high school was would read a lot. She was older. She was one of the older teachers and ended up retiring, I think, my sophomore year. But she would have all those posters up on her walls despite it being a computer science classroom, which I thought was funny. Dupe souls for the 66 endurance? I am not. I do have the silver serpent ring on though, for now. Probably at least until after Ornstein and Smo, maybe a little bit longer. How many levels do I need? Like a few. Is it 66 to mid-roll? I don't know, I'm definitely going to be taking... Oh wait, no, I could just put on the silver serpent ring after beating a boss, huh? I don't need to keep it on the whole time. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, I am not gonna soul dupe for levels. It's not your shortcoming, it's her overachieving. Power within only because it's funny. Oh, that's not good. Ah. Never mind, no power within for this fight. Unfortunate. I know, I've done the golem the golem clip before. I had to use it to skip fighting the golem completely in my minimum souls run, which also wasn't even minimum souls. 66 to fast roll? Okay. Oh right, when I was doing my testing I didn't have Mask of the Father or anything. But yeah, I had to use that to skip fighting the golem, and I didn't even get the minimum number of souls in that run because I didn't use the egghead. I just completely forgot about that. Are you... I'm sad. Fun. Imagine almost dying to Iron Golem twice. Couldn't be me. I'm good at this game, I swear. Okay, whatever. I don't care about knocking him over anymore. It's so rare that I die to the Iron Golem, too. Like... I don't know. I know, I'm bad, I'm sorry. Missing several swings against the Iron Golem, too. I'll get there in a moment. I have to Go through 4 kings first, too. Hold on, it's like 3 bosses. It's fine. Ornstein, Smo, Sif, and uh, 4 kings, and that's it. Then I'll be at the Pasakas. Professional player. Literally, a professional player. The giant still throws balls when when you're walking through the fortress normally. He's not unemployed. Or maybe he's just continuing to do it because throwing balls is his passion. They were employed by Sen, right? Not by the Golem. So I assume they stopped throwing fire bombs in the Giants arena because, I don't know, they were told to or something. Okay. Pretty sure they're enslaved. Okay, well, employed, enslaved, you know. Either way, it wasn't the Golem who forcibly put them into their current occupation. Thank you so much. I eat PS2 memory cards. It's been a while since I've seen your name. I am truly honored to have the title of your favorite person to watch play Dark Souls 1. That genuinely means a lot. There are a lot of people who play Dark Souls 1, and a lot of people who are, in my opinion, more interesting than I am, but I'm glad that, at least for some people, I can take that top spot. But be a little bit careful here. Not look at chat while I'm running along the narrow pathways like I usually do. Getting a memory card, yeah. In your inner life. Wait, why is there a Silver Knight here now? We're gonna get the whole, like, just normal enemy cast in here. I'll get, like, a gargoyle, a sentinel, a royal sentinel, a batwing demon. Then we'll have, I think, everything in Orlando. Oh, and then the 2 guys. I don't even know if they have names. That the royal sentinels transform into when you make the place dark. Why do you hate Gwendolyn? Gwendolyn's chill. Is Ornstein secretly transphobic? I feel like I feel like this is more sitcom-y than most of the other dialogue has been. Which Silver Knight are you? He's transphobic? Damn. That explains a lot, actually. All of them. You just, like, teleport constantly. I like to flash. Just, like, constantly moving around between all the spots. The Silver Knight hive mind? That's a better explanation, actually. I like that more. Alright. Oh, we're actually gonna use power within here with a plus 15. Okay, do I have a hive? Would you want to have a hive mind, though? Oh yeah, I forgot about the dyed armor. I'll get it in a second. Look, I don't normally do, like, armor in these streams. Oh, you know what? As a treat. Oh. This is why I don't usually do this. Ugh. Come back here. Ah. Okay. If I had died there, I would have been so sad. Hold on, give me a second, please. Oh. Thank you. Ah! Don't do that. This is why I don't fight Super Ornstein. I have to, like, actually focus, because I don't remember most of his attacks. Okay, one more. There we go. As a treat, finally actually fighting Super Ornstein in a run where I don't need the Leo ring. The bums are dying. Good luck with your religious stuff, Kath. Over leveled as if. Most people are like level 50 when they fight you. If anything, I'm under leveled. Okay. Endurance. Broken build. Definitely not the easiest weapon to get in the game.
Oh, chosen undead, I am Guinevere.
Favorite primate? I'm not sure. I don't really think about my favorite primate very often. I have to beat the Four Kings first because I have to see Koth. Actually, Koth left. He doesn't get that privilege, you're right. Oh wait, no, I still need to go do the Four Kings first, or at least Sif first, so I can get the DLC thingy. Yeah, because your armor is unnecessarily heavy. But to be fair, the lighting on the Silver Knight armor does look really cool against the brass armor. The coloring doesn't match super great, but I think the like contrast between them to me looks really nice. Even though I do still prefer the gold hem set. The cape does look like old parchment though. Thank you for the kind words. I don't think I have enough for this. Yeah, not even close. That was a very quick 6,000 years. Ornstein, I'm consuming your soul. I don't know, I don't like the helmet on the brass set, but I like the rest of it. Especially the leggings. Oops, that's not it. The leggings and the gauntlets when combined with other stuff. I didn't need to buy the helmet. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. I almost definitely can't wear most of this. Mid-roll already, though. Can I wear the pants? Okay, we have giant pants for now. I am going to poise tank the Four Kings, though, because it's funny. Six thousand years is like 10 minutes for you. You know, Hoth did come back, so. The Age of Fire is short-lived. I think your book might be a little bit out of date, unfortunately. Krista gave me too much money is what she did. Hopefully she's asleep by now. The giant pants on their own look very silly. Actually, I think the whole giant armor set looks pretty silly. But the pants on their own are special. Our wallets combined. Smo set is also silly. Smo, you're also giving me too much money. Thank you so much. Something to take the edge off. I'll use that one, that dollar to. I don't know. I don't smoke anything. But you know, actually, could you even use it for that? I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't like the giant crest on top of the brass set's helmet. Like, I don't think it looks bad per se, but I don't know. It feels clunky. Yeah, the chest plate is just kind of loud. But that goes for all heavy armor sets, I guess. I don't, like, dislike it, necessarily. It is... If I had to choose one individual armor set with no combining armor sets or anything, the brass set would absolutely be my favorite. But I just like it more with other stuff. Primarily the gold hem set. Every chance I get in a video, I'll use that just because it's my favorite armor combination in terms of aesthetics. Yeah, I really love the Faram? Faram? I think it's Faram. F-A-R-A-A-M. That set in Night Rain is incredible. I love it a lot. And the Artorias one too. 660 damage. Very normal numbers. And the Cleric armor. Like Dark Souls 1 Cleric? The Priest set? Elite Cleric is better, this is true. But it doesn't exist. You know, the Mage Smith bets. Jesus, I can talk, I promise. The Mage Smith set is also cooler, but, you know. Oh, the one sold by Patched. Oh my god, why can't I hit this head? What's with that hitbox? Ah! Ow. Rude. Oh my goodness. I honestly don't remember what it looks like. the cleric armor then. Oh my god. If it's not like the starting class set. YouTube isn't allowing you to? I mean, maybe that's for your own good. You have given me a lot of money. You gotta spend it on yourself. Like a soda or something. I'll use one of the dollars you've already given me. Remember Vince and Nico wear. Do they wear the same set? Huh. I don't know. I think it looks okay. Did I forget to put the serpent ring on after rinsing and Smo? Oh well. I don't know. I like the moss covered Guardian set. Looked more. 5 Arizona iced teas. Thank you so much, REM. I appreciate that a lot. I'll personally, tea isn't my favorite thing, but I also haven't had tea in a while. So maybe my tune will change. Thank you. Someone say serpent? I don't remember. I have too much ADHD for that. Unsweetened iced tea. I don't know. I don't like the I don't like the... I don't even know how to describe it. Tea has an underlying flavor that every time I have tea, it's the main thing that I taste, but every time I tell anyone about it, they have no idea what I'm talking about. Hey, that book is still accurate. Actually, I think there have been a couple times where I haven't done DLC, like with Vilka's Rapier. I think for that stream specifically, I didn't use it. The Dragon Bone Fist, I also didn't. I should do another Dragon Bone Fist playthrough, actually. I did not give that one as much of a chance as it deserved, and I'm a lot better at the game now. It's not even like the leafy. I always thought of it as like a wet dog kind of taste. Like the taste smells like wet dog. And not every tea I've ever had has it, but the vast majority do. I don't know. Bang probably thinks you got hacked. I really got to get myself a library card. My only source of books right now is Audible, because that's the only source for the Wandering Inn, aside from the website. Which, to be fair, it can be read for free there, but the voice acting in the books is really, really good. Actually, the most recent volume, I think, just came out. Or was that the next in the Finger of Tarantria? I don't remember. Anyway, a book that I want to read recently was put into my library from pre-order, and I'm excited to listen to that. And that's the only reason I have Audible. You eat bones. Eat toothpicks. I didn't think you ate them. I thought you used them as your weapon. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember to actually put on the silver serpent ring. Other women. Oof. Not a bad existence. Eat sleep toothpick. You sleep toothpicks too? Forgot power within, but that's fine. Cast power within for mercy. And also because funny number. But... oops. Immense skill issue. You just beat Lorien and Lothric? Nice. They're a really good boss. That's one of my favorite Dark Souls 3 bosses. Okay, but to be fair, 2 of the swords are the same one. And then, like, those were from Sif, and then the DLC added a completely different one with a completely different moveset. Because... oh, wait, Spring! No, wait, hold on. Oh, it's too late. ADHD. I hardly know her. Professional player indeed. Yeah, I mean, I start these streams because I'm interested in the weapons, but then I just become the peanut gallery, you know? Chat is usually funnier than I am. Can I fast roll? Darn. This. Oh wait, I wanted a poise tank for kings anyway. It's funny. But I will equip stuff once I get in the arena. I didn't dodge into the sword, I just didn't have time to dodge after I attacked. I'm trying to hurry, the elevator's down. I'm going. Have a good night, Ornstein. Thank you for being here while you could. I'm not that bad at the game. They kissed. That's a great question, Roy. And I think the answer is yes, actually. Femboy. I think Bear Titanite as well. Bearling Titanite. I don't use the death sound as sensor, if that's what you're referencing. Unless someone else uses the death sound as sensor. I use the item pickup sound. Because I think it's funnier. And also is a bit more punchy. I don't think he can't equip stuff while falling, unfortunately. Ice crest, giant armor, giant gauntlets. This way ish. Yeah. Power Within doesn't lend itself super well to poise tanking, unfortunately. It's been so long since I fought the Four Kings like this. Last time I did this was like one of my very first playthroughs. If not literally my first playthrough. Makes the fight so much easier too. Okay. I'll do this with Nito as well, if I don't already have the endurance that I need. Imagine. Immense skill issue on this guy's part. This guy whiffs more than I do. Which is saying a lot. Okay. Three Kings with his Y and poise tanking. Oh, wait, this is bad. Like the trumpets in this song. Personally, I'm not huge on brass in general, but I think in some songs it goes really good, and this would be one of those. I shouldn't have done that. There was no reason to. I know what I'm doing. Oh wait, it's gonna have to be Four Kings, huh? I was too slow. Unfortunate. As if Dark Souls 1 wasn't already woke with Firelink Titanite and otherling Titanite. They theming Titanite. Oh. Ah! There we go. Getting jealous of all the kissing. I mean, I'm gonna not continue that train of thought, actually, never mind. Something about the cutscene and how it looks. That was not fast enough. How do I keep forgetting? I swear. I swear I have some brain power left. Okay. Can I don't like the sound of brass instruments more than the look. It's different. The Vor cutscene, yeah. Here, Koth. I feel like this will make up for it. Giant dad on a diet. Sexy party giant dad. No, I cannot believe you just said that in my YouTube chat. Okay, reinforce. No, don't apologize. It was more incredulity than anything else. Don't need to apologize for it. Giant dad at a midlife crisis. What armor set makes it look like a beer belly? I guess Smo's set, right? Gotta put on Smo's chestplate. Does this count as flirting from a Pasaka? I don't know. incredulity is like, I was baffled. Oh yeah, Katarina too. I was confused that you would say something like that, and not, I was upset that you would say something like that. There we go. Alright, Ruby solar pellets. Full legal name. How did you know that those were my middle and last names? What the heck? I don't have that information anywhere. It's not like I have my full name in my Discord bio or anything. Oh, pardon me. Oh my goodness. Oh right, I forgot you were in the archives. You know all. Or at least a lot more than you should. Gwyn mostly, right? Pretty sure Gwyn gave Seath all the books for helping him kill the dragons. Revealing their weakness or whatever. This guy's gonna hurt if I get hit. Mid-roll Kumo giant mom. I feel like giant mom would have to use a lighter weapon to fast roll. But Kumo would be funnier. Max level? You don't need to be anywhere near max level for this build to be decent. I mean, I would argue, even now, if I wasn't so abhorrently against mid-rolling, it would be a good build. I just hate how slow you walk when you're mid-rolling. Because, like, it's just a good weapon, right? And good armor, even if it's heavy. And it's what? Level... If it's 66 endurance... Oh, hold on, let me put this on before I forget. Okay, I'm level 53. I need 27 more levels, so level 80 for fast rolling. Yeah, I think the Zweihander is more level than the Claymore, honestly. Just because the Zweihander is so much easier to get. Well, I don't know, the Claymore isn't exactly hard to get, but you get the Zweihander earlier and it does more damage, and people are like, whoa, big damage. Seath is a stupid boss. Very boring. Right, in honor of the Pasaka being in chat. Tiny Serpentman. Every Pasaka? I don't know if I have enough Estus for that. Like that funky music, Snake Boy. Incredible. Which Pasaka are you? I thought you were one of the ones with the miracles. You have to let me know which one is you, because I don't have enough Estus to be pierced by all of them, unfortunately. Oops. I wanted to backstab that one at least. Ah. Third one. Okay. Help. Let me out. I'm gonna die if I get pierced, I know. Fun. This one. The one on the right. The one behind right now. Ugh, that wasn't the grab attack. That also wasn't the grab attack? No, wait. My finger slipped. I'm sorry. My finger slipped. You wouldn't do the attack. I'm sorry. Is there a mod that lets you play as enemies? If there is, I will absolutely do a full Pasaka playthrough. And if there isn't, someone should make one so I can do that. I mean, yeah, they respawn, but then they'll all be in the same room and it'll be a lot harder to, like, get a specific one to grab attack me. It'll be a lot harder to know which one is who. I'll get mixed up. I at least want to backstab all these to make up for it. Every enemy replaced by a Pasaka. Something tells me that wouldn't be a particularly difficult run. But it would be funny. I'll do that as like an April Fool's video or something. Okay. There we go. Okay. Successfully grabbed. Crazy drama in the solar pellets chat. I think, depending on which dragon you're talking about, the Hellkite Drake actually, in the enemy randomizer, spawns on the bridge itself. Calamite is just Calamite before the boss fight is actually triggered, like before Goff does the thing. The Hydras are also spawned on land. So I don't think any of them would just fall to their death. What am I doing? My brain just shut off. I didn't grab the key. I pulled the lever a second time because I had the muscle memory of pulling the lever after I opened the chest. I know what I'm doing. I play this game for a living. I swear, my brain is functional sometimes. I'm gonna pull out the Sonic Autism ability for the 500 stairs. Staircases. Flights of stairs? Yeah, I wanted to be reminded of the Pasakas again. In honor of accidentally killing the wrong Pasaka. Oh, right. I'll rest at a bonfire as soon as I can. Do I like key lime pie? I haven't had it in quite a while, but from what I remember, I did enjoy it. Being able to one-shot that Chandelier is always nice. So it's not constantly shooting at you. Or you don't want to kill it in the hallway with the archer shooting at you too. You know, I think the archives, in my first playthrough, the archives took me the longest to the 4 Lord areas to get through. Which is weird. Because it's definitely the smallest. But the staircases confused me so much. I had no idea what I was doing. Everything's fine. I'll probably remember to put on the Silver Serpent Ring for Seath, at least. Dark Souls' yummiest item. Are we talking about Dark Souls 1 specifically? Because in that case, I think it would be Moss. All of them. Yeah, I knew someone was going to say dung pies. It does have pie in the name. Silver Seathbent Ring. Welcome back, Basaka. I apologize for accidentally killing you. I did my best, but you just didn't use the attack. And then my finger slipped, and it all went downhill from there. Yeah, that's why I said Dark Souls 1 specifically, if it was Dark Souls 1 specifically. Because if not, Zebra would definitely be up there. I know, I'm sorry. It was an accident. Dragon weapons are edible. I don't know. It's like, Seath is made of crystals. And I think most of them, they're made of their scales, right? Hello, sir? 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 I don't remember. Welcome. I'll be more careful next week, I promise. Actually, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer than next week. I'm not gonna be able to stream for the next 2 weeks. And then after that, hopefully, there'll be at least a couple months of uninterrupted streaming. Because I know there have been a lot of week or 2 week interruptions recently, but hopefully, there won't be any reason for me to not stream for quite a few weeks after that. I don't know, I was considering streaming tomorrow, just because there would be that interruption. What was the other weapon on the poll? Is it the Uchigatana next, or something else? Actually, don't remember. Is this your cousin? Your cousin might not be alive for much longer. I know he said he was immortal, but, you know. Ah, there's a clam. Everything went so much worse than it was supposed to. Okay, I'm dead. Okay, everything's fine. Oh, this is not fine. Yeah. I almost got true comboed by Seath and the clam. Wombo combo. I'm getting him. I'm getting him as best I can. Oh. Wait, one more. Greed. Okay, now. I've taken your revenge. Hopefully that makes up for accidentally killing you. Okay, Firelink, and then I guess Bed of Chaos next. I forgot the ring! I can't believe this. I forgot the ring again. I'm gonna use soul items, so hopefully I can get a little bit closer to the 66 required endurance. Better than nothing? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep that one to dupe just in case I miss all of the other Silver Serpent Ring opportunities. Not that one. Ethine Vluron. Interesting, interesting name. You know, despite taking so long to, like, do stuff at the start, taking, what, almost an hour to even get to Quelaag, we're making decent progress now. Signed all of his work with his full name. I mean, I feel like you kind of have to, right? So people know it's you and not, like, some other C-Thine. I was considering using DSR Gadget to, like, skip all this climbing, but I don't know. I feel like I've been doing that in a lot of runs, like recorded runs, just because there's nothing on the way here, and it's not like I'm going to talk about it. It also, like, feels... I don't know. For the point of the video, it doesn't really matter. But in terms of just, like, playing the game, it feels kind of weird. How long have you... I feel like the time spent reading his name wouldn't add up that much. How long have you been in the archives? There's also not much to read about my ability to play Dark Souls. Seth the Scaleless, the guy from Portland who did yoga. I don't know, I feel like Scaleless would be a little bit redundant if it was just some guy from Portland. "14 years? And how much of that time has been spent reading his name, cumulatively?" Because, like, depending on how much time you spend reading in the first place, you know? I feel like that fluctuates a lot. I feel like, actually, 14 years, at least here. I feel like 13 years is more than enough to have read everything there is to know about me. I'm not that, I don't have that many experiences as a person in general, I feel like. Let alone if you're specifically reading about my skills as a Dark Souls player. I have PTSD from this area. In Dark Souls The Fading Flame, there is an enemy that replaces all those Taurus demons. And it is a brand new enemy. And it is mildly horrific. I highly recommend playing the mod. But, ooh. Pull out books at random, I see. What percentage of the books in the archives have you gotten through? Out of curiosity. How many books are in there? Is this like a known quantity? Or is it just like constantly changing, so you have no idea? Does this do standard damage? Yeah, it does do standard damage. It doesn't even do thrusting damage on the rolling attack? That's so weird. Most great swords that have poke attacks actually do thrusting damage on that attack. Or piercing damage? I don't remember what it's called. There's like a million. Something like that. Oh. Everything's fine. Oh. Pretty sure it does work with Leoring? Huh. It's weird that it doesn't say that it does piercing damage on the menu then, if that's true. One of your cousins? The worms are your cousins too? No, it's good. I have a big family, Cod. I guess dragons were pretty prolific, so it makes sense that a lot of things are descended from dragons, but I always kind of assumed that the rockworms were, like, demon-esque. Or at least, like, something combined with a demon, because they're so surrounded by demon stuff. He's very old, that's true. Is it like a distant relative, or how close of cousins are we talking? Oh, I didn't think that would hit me. Funny number. I like doing big damage, even if it's not particularly fast damage. I'll remember to put the serpent ring on this time, because I'm thinking about it now. Everything's fine. Serpent ring. That's what, 24,000? I don't remember how much he drops. It's not a ton for this late in the game. Yeah, 24,000. I don't know, I wouldn't say that. The straight sword hilt at level 1 with fine resin can show yellow damage, but sometimes that's still not enough. Just you monopolizing chat? I mean, I don't know. I don't think you can monopolize the chat necessarily. But yeah, it is a lot less sitcom-y at this point. I'm gonna have to take this off. I don't know if I'm fast rolling like this. I am not. Okay. Whoa! Probably should be paying attention to the boss at least a little bit. Oh, that didn't hit. Ugh, I'm terrible at this game. I got hit by the centipede demon. This is tragic. Ah. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Put on the ring. Okay. Boss is easy now. I have one. The archives are correct once again. Uh-oh. I think fine. There we go. Silver serpent ring. Oof. Ouch. I love the fact that most headgear doesn't really work with the Estes drinking animation, but my favorite by far is obviously the dragon form drinking through the neck. But does it look panicky? The wide eyes. I see what you mean. Yeah, drinking fire to cool off. As one does. I mean, to be fair, Estes is probably a lot cooler than the lava. Chickens have neck drinking holes. Like that one girl in that one PSA. The one anti-smoking PSA. Actually, I don't think you can drink through that, but you get the idea. Hopefully I can first try a bit of chaos, but chances are I'm gonna miss the jump. But isn't it gravity? Do they have like capillary action between their scales that lets them drink from their neck? That just like pulls it up towards their mouth? It can drink through their skin? True. I don't know, I like the idea. Is it the great horn lizard or whatever? The one that has all the channels on its back so it can catch as much rain as possible and drink it? I like the idea that they have that, but they don't let gravity do it. They have muscles that push the water up toward their mouth from their neck. Or in this case, the fire. Actually, fire goes up, right? I guess they wouldn't need to rely on gravity. Or capillary movements. Capillary action, indeed. Quite action-filled. Alright, good luck with that, Koth. I wish you luck with most of those, but hopefully you won't have to wait too long for the Dark Lord one. I'm getting there. I'm gonna take a slight detour to the DLC because it's fun, you know. I probably won't die to the Bed of Chaos. I can put that on now. I would definitely won't forget this time. It's really a mystery who it could be. I mean, I've only defeated 2 of the lords. I'm only on the 3rd, you know. Is this attack even going to be anywhere near me? Oh my goodness, it is. Kinda. Tree, join the stream chat. We got two trees in the stream right now. Got the Bed of Chaos and Oak. Only one of those is a Pokemon Professor though, so Oak is cooler. The Bed of Chaos does have fire, which is definitely a point going for it, but no. The living tree from Darkroot Garden. I forgot about that thing. Actually, those things, there's 2 of them, right? Okay, wait for it to do the scythe thingy. And jump. Uh-oh, I knew it. I knew I was gonna miss the jump. I knew that was gonna happen. I could feel it in my bones. Actually, I'm just gonna keep going fast. I don't know why I stopped. Look what happened to this 10 out of 10 after trying to replicate it. Replicate what? The flame? I don't know. I don't think she went anywhere from a 10 out of 10, to be fair. And she created demons? Like, Quelaag wouldn't exist without her, you know? So, like, you really make the wrong choice in trying to replicate the flame? She did just want the power, though, right? Not the light itself. True, the Pasakas would. Pasakas are better than Quelaag. 10 out of 10 post-chaos, too. Okay, there we go. Cool. The Moonlight Butterflies one too, which happened to be also one of my favorite Dark Souls enemies. Why? It occurs to me that all my favorite Dark Souls characters are related to Seath, despite the fact that I hate Seath. I don't know what that means. The Pasakas, the Butterflies, Priscilla. All have something to do with Seath. I like Anastasia. I don't think she has anything to do with Seath. And if there's some hidden lore with her and Seath, I'm gonna cry. Don't get bearded. He has a lot of cool books, but is a boring guy. True. He can do cool things and still be boring. Emphasized entirely by Seath. Oh yeah. Wait, no, I didn't already put it on. That's fine. Cool, 72. And then a little bit more endurance. Almost there. After I beat Nito, I'll dupe. So I can have 66 for the DLC. Because the DLC is what really matters. I feel like I should use Hush more often. Along with doing the Ring of Fog and... what was the other one? Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring, if you use those at the same time. The skeletons, the small skeletons won't aggro in the Nito fight. Calamite? Only 2 hours in, actually, yeah, we could do a Calamite. Don't see why not. Giant Dad, the Dragon Slayer. I can put on... Actually, I might be able to put on the armor. Hey, we're almost there. Is it really 66? If I can wear the heaviest piece, how heavy are the gauntlets? And how close am I to being able to fast roll with all the pieces of the armor? I want to get out this bonfire so I can see how close I am to fast rolling. Oops. That's my 172. And that's 50 of 172. Oh, I need 200? Okay. Jesus. Why are the gauntlets so heavy? Wonder what yeah, which one? Are we like the food part? Or the other part? Because whether or not I answer that, it depends on what question you're asking. The food part, okay. Chicken. Almost definitely. Tastes like alligator, which tastes like chicken. Oh. Really hot woman who killed me. Killed that guy. That guy. Calamite. That guy. Attributing the words that guy to Calamite didn't click in my brain for a second. How else would he be described? I mean, that's a good point. My bad. I should have figured that out sooner. Hey, you don't know. Calamite could be trans. Calamite could use any pronouns, and people just usually default to he because that's what people do. You never know. In the mod playthrough that I did recently, I had to kill the skeleton beasts, and that was not fun. I hate the skeleton beasts. Trans limit. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like there's a better way to incorporate the name there, but I'm not sure what it would be. So that's probably the best I could come up with, too. Okay. You wanna be sus, but I mean, it's no one's gonna stop you, not here. We're a judgment-free zone. Having this much stamina is funny. I never do, because I always upgrade my stamina to like 20 and then put on the Ring of Favor and Protection and forget about it. Or like, upgrade it to 20, put on the Chloranthy Ring and forget about it. But it's funny. I like it. He looks at you so hard that you get tinnitus, too. Okay. How much poise do the gauntlets offer? Oops. 21? Oh my goodness. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna do this now. And just poise tank. Oops. I didn't mean to do that second drink. I'll put the mana here just in case. I don't want to deal with the big skeleton, so I'm gonna be at least a little bit patient here. Okay. The rolling skeletons. Unironically worse than bone meal, and I will always hold to that. No worries, there's no expectation or requirement to be active in chat. Knowing that you're here is enough. Keep the Lordran rep alive? Who's that? In this context. Oh, Lordran representation in the chat. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, right, I already put on. I know what I'm doing. And then, actually, how close am I to getting to the level I need to be? Probably not even remotely. But endurance, yeah, it's 12 more levels. That's a lot. Oops. If I put this on 177, yeah, okay. How many souls do I have? Not enough. One level away from peak, true. Unfortunately, I am gonna have to skip past it. Wait, that didn't give me nearly as much as I thought it would. I should have picked up the Soul of a Great Hero, or Soul of a Hero. Oh, that's fine. I'll do that again once we get to the DLC. I gotta remember where that is. Technically a Lordran representative. True. Oak does exist in Lordran, most likely. 190. Only 10 points away. I'm trying to think if there are any soul items I can grab on the way. There's the one... like, next to the Hydra, but I don't remember if I got that one or not. Like, their hair tied. That's understandable, actually. I felt the same way. Yeah, Sitha's dead. You can, well, I don't know. I feel like if you tried to leave the archives, you might get harassed a little bit. Does that count for a loading screen that, like, resets your quantity? Oh, wait, I warped from the bonfire. That already did it. I don't think this is going to get me nearly close enough to 5 levels, but it'll get me a little bit of the way there. Can't move without the funky music. My bad, I should have left it on. Okay, only 2 more. Supposed to be purple, but came out bluish black. I mean, both are good colors, to be fair. Alright, best boss in the game. Best boss in the series, even. Ugh. Poke. Oh my goodness. So much damage. I'm sorry. My favorite boss is already done. Oh, Visaka in the chat. Yeah. We had Ornstein, Smo, Koth, Ramped, Pasaka. We had a Silver Knight at one point. Oak. How much is it for one level? 50,000. Did I look at the right thing? No, I didn't. You can't see how much one level costs in Dark Souls 1. I know what I'm talking about. Minor spelling mistake. Perish. Are Basakas even capable of yelling? Like, physically? He does look at you in a way. I see what you're talking about now. Smoke just talks really loud. Yeah, he is big. Vike from Elden Ring can riz a dragon, so can I. That's admirable of you. Like that. For no reason in particular. It's not like I'm gonna die to Artorias, right? Pardon me. I know. The only reason I'm okay with doing Calamite more frequently is because I can just do this to activate him quicker. Otherwise, I absolutely would not. Because it takes so long to get down here and run all the way back up and then run all the way back down after talking Vic off. The Bloody Crow of Canehurst is easily the best boss in Soulsborne history. That is an opinion that you hold. Being kibble. I hope you enjoy it, Rhea. Is the spike, like a modified beak? Is that why they're relatives to the crow family? I feel like they'd be, if it was a beak, they'd be more likely to be related to, like, octopodes or something. The only reason I don't say octopuses is because octopody sounds funnier. I like saying it. I'm not that pretentious. Probably. Dominating Ornstein. Good thing Ornstein went to bed. Bonk. Okay, I have poise, but I would prefer to not get hit. Poise tanking Artorias doesn't work super well most of the time. Oh my god, poise broke Artorias. That's so rare. I mean, outside of the buff. Minor spelling mistake. Osaka's get a pass, though. You're allowed to make typos. Yeah, I can just go that fast sometimes. Oh, I should have used Power Within. That would have been funnier. Oh, was I fast enough? Hey, I think I was. Okay, that will get us to 66. And then from there, I guess... Actually, I'm not going to level at all because I duped for levels. So I am done leveling for this stream. And now, I can wear the whole thing and fast roll. The true giant dad build. Home sweet home. I think most of the giant dad clips I've seen have actually been in the parish, but I guess Jesus, hold on, I can talk. I guess this level probably had a lot more PvP activity in general than the parish. That was just thinking. He was born here. You know, it took me a second to figure out what number you're talking about. I'm not well versed in Star Wars, so the Star Wars reference kind of went over my head for a second. Oh, I should have gotten the shrug emote. Where do you get that from? The funny giant dad emote. Oh, I missed. Oh, Pasaka, I have great news. I am women. Oh, Oswald or whatever. I already play Dark Souls a lot. Like, I beat it about once a week, but I could definitely play it more. Sounds like I'll have to start doing that. I'll fix that before the end of this stream. I know how I can do it really quickly, actually. Don't worry. An Oswald fan, you feel disrespected? But, like, why would you be an Oswald fan? It is only human to commit a sin. No, I get it, actually. He's funny. Hardest part of the DLC. I think I've died more, at least recently, to these enemies than any boss in the DLC. Well, recently is a strong word. I haven't died to them in the last several runs, but just like after I got half decent at the video game, Before kings first force move. But they're kings. Maybe if they were 4 queens. Is it 4 smooches each? Are we talking 12 smooches overall or 4 smooches overall? Because and can I distribute them however I want to? Or do I have to give each one the same number of kisses? Or smooches, sorry, my bad. Oh, the humanity. I can distribute them however I want to? Okay. Good to know. The humanity sprites. At least 2 of the 4 kings are female. Okay, good to know. You guys lucky getting to pet up Osaka. That's my live stream right there. Oh, greedy. Everything's fine. As a follow-up. Women can be kings. And Visaka's purr? I didn't know that. That's awesome. That's my favorite piece of Dark Souls knowledge that I have now. Oh my goodness. Oh. Greed. I keep getting greedy. Stop. Oh. Damn it. I was hoping that would come out a little bit faster. That's fine. What? I almost didn't dodge that. Uh-oh. Bad timing. Skill issue. As one does. Okay. Now everything's fine. I didn't know you could dodge at that point blank range, actually. That's cool. Come on. There we go. Easy. Forever number 2. Wake up dusk like the good person we are. Hey, Calamite time. I don't imagine Calamite will be a particularly difficult fight. I don't know that YouTube would appreciate your name suggestion, but I also prefer that. Oh, hey, what's happening? It's like the stream is going faster or something. Because internet problems? I don't know. I forgot to talk to Goff. Everything's fine. Only a woman. Yeah, this just happens. Sometimes. Not really sure why, to be honest. That poor dog existed for 2.5 seconds. Named full legal name, Ruby Solar Pellets. Alright, after Calamite, I will execute my master plan to get grabbed by this particular Pasaka. Assuming I can pronounce their name correctly. Pasaka. Oh no, you're thinking of someone else actually, but there is someone else named Valerium Elitaris. Different person though. The Pasaka would know. They read it in the archives. Okay, let's hear damage. Big damage. Calamite's only actually dangerous attack. Oh, legal name Ruby Solar Pellets, yeah. Not sure how, or why they put that legally as my name. My parents were a little strange. Oh. Read. Worth. Okay, real quick, after I get the souls. Actually, if you quit out, does it still give you the souls? I don't remember. No, it doesn't, does it? I don't know, I think it depends on when it happens. Okay. So, if I go to new game, right? I have to delete a character. But, don't mind these are... Yeah, okay. Okay. Hold on. It doesn't matter. It also doesn't matter. I have to give it my favorite hair and hair color, because if this is supposed to represent me, it's gotta be half decent. Enough. And then, watch this. Very normal things happening. I think really, really hard. I'm still confused. Oh, is it the guys? It is warp here, right? I mean, I think really hard, and I end up here. Give myself a weapon. That's probably also important. Is it the longsword? And then I have that. No, it's not a cosplay. It's actually me. Yeah, this isn't. It's definitely not cheat engine. I can't just do this though. World record pace, but I died to Seath, so the run's dead. I didn't do Seath skip. I don't need to kill them. What am I doing? Something is. I'm thinking really hard. That's what's happening. I think a grab attack is gonna kill me, but it's worth it. I have to kill this one without killing the other ones. But, hold on. Slow down. Should be a little bit careful. Okay. Was that a grab attack? This isn't. That wasn't. I don't have Estus. Whatever. That wasn't the grab attack either. You have to use... Is it because I'm on the stairs? Is that the problem? Hold on. I think that was the right attack. But I think because I was on the stairs, the hitboxes didn't line up properly. Hold on. Wait. Go. Wait, it doesn't matter. I forgot. No. Okay. Everything's fine. Make sure, I try to think really hard again. For very important reasons. I made a new character for good reasons. Trust me. This is important. I should probably get myself healing. Hold on. Faster to use than humanity. Just in case. There's nothing invalid about this speedrun. Hold on. This is a very normal speedrun. Okay. There we go. Finally. Okay, anyway. Back to obliterating Gwyn with the Zweihander. Large father. Very normal Dark Souls gameplay. This is what people watch solar pellets for. That was awesome, I know. That's why I did it.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't do the huh? The weird little sounds he makes when you hit him sometimes. Okay. I have rectified my mistakes and have no lingering regrets. So fulfilled. Yeah, again, this is just a thing that I can just kind of do sometimes. No cheating whatsoever or anything like that. BD pellets. Especially the felled parts. Oh, power within, hold on. Power within will make this way funnier. I forget that it's a flat 40% damage boost. And because it's Gwyn, I'm going to be healing constantly anyway. Or, well, for the 3 hits that it takes. I don't need the Hornet Ring. But it is funny. Hold on. Hold on, Gwyn. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Gwyn! Said hold on. I was honestly expecting that to do more damage than it actually did. Gwyn didn't hold on. Hey, I was wondering if you were going to show up today. I like us. Welcome. You're still catching at least the Gwyn fight. I mean, it was less trying to recover and more the fact that I wasn't attempting to because I was trying to put on the ring. That was more the issue there, but recovering from a hit from Gwyn is also really annoying. Hornet ring. I mean, I'm still getting 27 levels worth of scaling, you know? I don't have the gesture. Like, that's so far away. You know? Okay. Oops. Okay, this is still gonna be funny damage, though. Now that I have the Hornet Ring on. Partial. See? 20 damage. Didn't complete the build. An invalid item destruct. Screw. Welcome to the very end of the stream. I'm glad you could catch it. Bonk. Do I have any invalid items? Is this... Can I use this right now? There we go. Build complete. Okay, so... For the sake of doing things normally, thoughts on the weapon? Or the build, I guess. It's funny. It's not good. Just because for level 80, you could do so much better. 66 endurance. Excuse me. To be fair, if I had gone 2740 with like 20 endurance, 26 endurance, whatever, or 36 endurance, and just left out more of the armor, I think this would have been a lot better of a run, but, you know, and on my plin till I planned. So true. Orium, thank you. Ornstein is cheap. Thank you so much for the $5. Okay, but level 99 is a really high level. My build is better anyway, it's fine. Anyway, I need to go to the bathroom and probably get food. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I love you all, and I don't know how to end this. This was such a dumb run.